I love this dash. I love that semicircular sunset horizon. Call it what you will. 1960, no, 59. 59 Corvette. Neighbor of mine used to have one of these way back in the 60s with flames. Always like this model. I like them all. 2 4-barrel Corvette motor. Chevrolet, what a beautiful black paint job. Rochester For Junk carburetors. Weighted secondaries. GM intake manifold. Can't tell you much about this motor. It's very interesting. Ram's horn exhaust. 2.5-inch exhaust pipes. Kind of like mostly original. Generator, tack drive off the back. Carburetors are Rochester Carter carburetors. There it is. I see the name right there. Carter. Engine number VI20411T. Does that make it a 283, 270 horsepower? I don't know. She's a beauty. It's got a Hurst shifter. Looks like it has line lock. Looks like this car went racing a long time ago. But great style in that interior. GM sure made their cars stylish. It's got some side exit exhaust here. Let's take a look at that. Chambered exhaust. Normally that's what you find inside a muffler. This is just chambered, welded on a side exit right there. Beautiful restoration. What a great 59 with period Krager SS mags. I like it. Take this baby for a drive. 1959 Corvette convertible. Your car. I'm Corvair Wild on YouTube. Is this thing recording? Yes.
Sweet.
I had a great time making a video of this.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
I'm trying to decide if it's original, restored, modified, ex-race car.
Yes.
All of the above, huh?
All the above.
I like the chambered exhaust.
It hasn't been on the road for 40 years. So.
Really?
Yeah. It's only been on the road for 2 months. I've never driven it. It was in a basket when I got it.
I've never seen one with chambered exhaust like that.
Those are 63 side pipes without the covers.
Really?
Yeah, we just shortened them 2 inches, brought them back in, and tucked them up underneath.
Because I saw it had the 2-inch pipes off the exhaust manifold. I did notice that.
Yep. These are 65 station wagon. They have actually 2.25-inch exhaust.
Okay.
So I'm able to run them. And it's just like having headers. It's great.
No, I know. Without
any inconvenience. I can change the spark plugs in 2 seconds.
Yeah, tight engine bay. So why was this car taken off the road 40 years ago? What happened?
Three kids through college.
Yeah.
It was a basket, and I just never had time or money to get it together. So
did you drive it when the car was reasonably new, or?
No, I never had. No, it was in a basket when I got it.
When you bought it 40 years ago. So what are we now? We're 2011. It would have been 1970. So it was still a 10-year-old car at the time.
Yep.
Which 10 years old?
And it had been hit on the passenger side. Yep. So just body damage. So we ended up changing the whole side of the car. Pretty much just putting it together with the parts that were on it then. It hasn't been re-chromed or anything.
So what motor is this? What should it be and what is it?
It should be a 283. It's a 327.
Okay.
It's a Vet, 65 Vet 327.
What horsepower?
365 horsepower.
Which is a solid lifter motor, the big motor.
Solid lifter cam. Yep.
Now what manifolds would a Corvette had? You said you had 65 station wagon manifolds.
Yep. And these are almost exactly the same, but they got a bigger port.
Really? The wagon had a bigger port than a Corvette?
Yep.
Go figure.
Yep, because it had a 300 horse small block.
In the wagon?
Yep.
So why didn't they put the big exhaust manifolds in the Corvette?
They didn't need them, really. They weren't a high output. I think they were, what, 280, 290? And the big one was 365.
Oh, right, because we're talking here now, we're talking of the 283, 270 horsepower, the biggest one, the 283 horse fuel injection.
Right.
So you've got, now why didn't the Corvette motor have those big exhaust manifolds? It's 327, 365.
This is a 68 block. 68 68 327 block.
Okay, I thought you said 65.
This is a 50. It's a 57 intake.
Okay.
57 carbs, 65 exhaust manifolds, and everything else is stock.
But would a Corvette in 65 have the big exhaust manifold ports, the outlets?
They did, optional. Yes, they did. They did.
In a 365 horse?
Yep, they did.
But this is a what horsepower motor, this 327? A 350 horse?
No, this is a 365. Solid cam. That's the only difference with the cam.
Right. Still have the big heads, the 202 heads probably?
Yep.
Or 198?
Yep, exactly.
And then
you know a lot about small block Chevy.
Well, maybe
for having a Corvair.
Yeah, I got a lot of Corvairs. Yeah.
Really?
I know a lot about a lot of stuff. Meantime, I drove here in a Hyundai, so.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Air cleaner is from?
It's from Mike Zork. He made it.
Really?
Yeah.
Homemade air cleaner.
Yep.
Great car.
Because I was going through one a week. You know, like you.
$50. I was buying cars. My first car that I bought was a 70 Ambassador station wagon for $92.
Wow.
Because I had $100 when I went to go get it. The woman wanted 125, but she wasn't at her office when I went to get this Ambassador. So I went grocery shopping, and I got to her place. When she showed up an hour later, I said, "All I got is $92 left." She says, "Will you take it?" She says, "Yeah."
Are you serious?
So a friend of mine boosted the car. He took off. I made it down the street, and it stalled. And it wouldn't restart. I called my mother. I said, "Ma, you got to come boost me. I just bought this car." She says, "I don't want to know anything about your old cars."
Really?
And I sat on the side of the road for a couple
right
hours.
behind me.
No, I was in the parking lot. She said, "I don't want to know anything about your old cars." So you bought this. You actually traded it.
Traded it for a chopper, yeah.
In 1970, a matchless motorcycle.
Yeah.
And you bought it in a box of parts, and what the guy say? He's going to throw in what parts?
He said he put it in the tranny and the rear end. He let me have those too, but he didn't have a motor.
So why was it dismantled? Because he had some restoration in mind for it?
Yeah, he was an old non-vet. He was pretty spaced out when he got back.
He just got back from Vietnam. He tried some fancy weed from a package and didn't know what it was smoking. And
he fell in love with that. He fell in love with the bike. I said, I'll trade it.
So you dragged it home?
Yeah.
With body damage here on the right side?
Oh yeah, completely. Whole right side's gone. Yeah.
But you had all the trim, you had all the stainless steel trim. And
he gave me all that brand new. It was brand new NOS.
So somebody had an idea in mind to restore this back in the late 60s. It was a 10-year-old car.
Absolutely. Yep.
More of an old car than a classic car.
Exactly. But they were pretty popular back then.
But you saved it.
Yep.
So when did you source the motor? This 327 from a 68, you said? Well, it's a combination of all kinds.
Oh, it's a,
Just over the years, you found a block here and heads there. And
Yep, pretty much.
I'm the same way, but I've never gotten to buy my Corvette.
Just piece by piece. Piece by piece. I've been saving for 40 years. And just got it together in May.
I was talking to some guys that build 32 Ford hot rods in Greenfield Center near Saratoga Springs. I said, "Tell me the story of where these cars come from." He says, "Guys been saving parts for 40 years. They bring in their pile of parts on a trailer, and I put it together into a car. They're driving with a pile of parts and drive away a year later with a car, a 32 Ford chopped deuce coupe."
Yep.
And now I'm hearing that story over and over. It's true.
That's how you get stuff for these things, especially if you're looking for pristine NOS parts.
You just gotta wait, buy a piece here, one piece of trim here, and one.
You go online, you do a lot of work on Craigslist. You go to Carlisle every year.
Yep.
Carlisle's a great spot. You're looking for parts specific.
Oh, I love it.
Sweet.
Great story, great car.
Thank you.